Michael and Karena Leake are the owners of the Julia Creek Hardware and are just one of hundreds of northwestern Queensland business owners who have been affected by the flood. They also had a small herd of cattle that they were building up for their future and for their kids, and they've lost half of those. So thank you both for sitting down with me today. How long have you been in Julia Creek for?
We've owned the hardware for 14 years.
Yeah.
And I actually grew up here. My parents moved here in 1988. And I left and I came back and I love it here.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a lovely small community. And,
yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And I went online and read some of your reviews from the hardware, and someone's written in there, it's a great place to shop and you employ great people. So that's part of, you know, the small community too, is not only what you offer, but you know, you employ people to keep things moving in the economy, local economy.
Oh yeah, we depend on them as much as they depend on us. Without them we wouldn't be where we are today, but we all pull together and we all start going along, hopefully good.
Yeah. So it started raining and everybody would have been ecstatic, I imagine. So when did you first know you were in trouble?
Well, to be honest, we dropped the daughter off to boarding school and we were feeling a bit sad. We were missing out on the rain. We drove back and then it started raining.
Yeah, on Friday morning I'd gone out and had a look and we'd only had like 82 mil and people are talking about 7 inches, and I was a bit disappointed. I was like, damn, it's going to go away and we're only going to end up 3.5 inches. And then by Saturday we'd had another 5, Sunday we'd had another 1 inch. Another 25 mil, and then on Monday morning I was talking to a grazier and he said this is getting a bit serious, there's a bit of water running around, and then we realised that this is, and it wasn't looked like it was leaving, so then it became a little bit serious. And on Monday night it kind of rained anywhere from 10 to 15 inches in the district, and that became, that's when reality set in, I guess, to most graziers that this is going to be bad, very bad.
And so you rely so much on those cattle producers for your income through this shop. So when they're hurting, you're hurting as well. So how is this going to affect you guys going forward in the coming months and years?
Well, I made a comment to Karena as we were driving home on Thursday. This looked like to be a year for the McKinley Shire. Like it was going to be, there was cattle prices, there was going to be green feed and everything. And on Tuesday morning, I remember saying to Karena, having a cup of coffee, breakfast time, going, this is going to be a long, hard slog. Like people are going to lose, you know, a lot of cattle, and we just, like, it's just the whole district is hurting from it. And like these towns, rural towns, whether it be Hillman, Richmond, Julia Creek, Cloncurry, they're all Winton, Normanton, and I feel sorry for people in Normanton. They didn't get the rain; they just cut our water, and we just know that if they've lost 90% of the herd, 50% of the herd, that's their income gone for the next 18 months, 2 years, and if they don't have the money, they can't support the local businesses, and we don't have the money.
So do you both think, because there's 800 cattle producers that have been affected, but all hundreds of businesses, do you think this shared adversity makes it a bit easier to deal with because you're all in the same boat, so you all know what you're facing? Do you think that is better in a way?
I think it is. No one can single out that they've been hardly done by. Like I made the comment to someone, we were all in the same barbed wire canoe going in the same shitty creek without a paddle. And I think everyone's just hit the ground running, and they're trying to do the most they can for what they've got. And I do believe that the whole district's pulled together, and all the communities have pulled together, and just tried to help everyone out, and the support we've been given is unbelievable from everywhere. And I do believe that because there's no one singled out, like everyone's in the same boat, so I think it has been better, yeah.
And that is really heartwarming, isn't it, all the support that every single person has had from right across the
Everyone
country.
had to diversify. Like we're normal hardware people with employees, and we shut our doors and we just hit the ground running. Everybody, didn't matter whether you peeled a potato or landed a plane, we were all together, a helicopter, whatever. And that was so humbling because we were all together, like people who from all walks just dropped everything and just made it happen. And then we just didn't have any time to think about anything. We were just all together, and it was I'm somebody who sees a cup half full, so it's like, righto, we'll have to make this work, and we just made it work. And we stopped and went, let's go with some of the good. Like the future is scary, but we've got to be grateful for the little things. And I'm one person who I love listening to the little things. And we met a preemie calf. He was pretty cool. He was 24. He was 24 inches long, 24 inches of rain, and were 24 inches of 24 carat gold. So that was a bit rewarding. So we've got to go with the positives.
Yeah, you do. You have to look at good things that are happening. Yeah. So Sisters of the North got on board and started raising money, and their plan, and the only criteria, is that the money that they give out via their vouchers is going to be spent in the local communities. So how important is that going to be for the economy of the towns and for you, going forward?
I don't think there's any other word than vital and amazing, supportive, and a network, and we need all of it to be relevant to our economy, our sporting events, and a wider picture. And it's going to affect everybody from every walk in our communities across the board. And we're banding, it's combining communities in a good way, in a positive light. So that's been great. Yeah,
and hopefully there won't be one single business that is going to be left out, because people can come in and spend those vouchers wherever they want, as long as it's in the town. So,
and I think that they're the Sisters of the North, got on, and people are supportive, because I think it is people can see what they're doing.
They're locals supporting locals. They're living it. They've been affected too. It's affected them, and they've branched out to combine us all, which has been really positive.
People can see where they're spending the money, because that's where the people that are organising, that's where they come from. Yeah, they've seen it firsthand. They know what the grazier, and no doubt they're going to hurt too, the people that are organising it, so they can see what it's done.
But how do you see Live Voucher working? Do you think it's easy to understand, and do you think it's going to be easy to put into play with people coming in? And
I do believe it's easy. It's
I honestly think it's going to be advantageous to a lot of things. Like when you're in the middle of facing a disaster, which you just don't know how far and wide that's going to go, and the feeling of you just hitting that and you don't know where to start. They're setting a foundation that somebody can start, and all the kind and generous people who want to donate, they can make a donation that they know is guaranteed to go to the people that are all directly affected, and it's going to help so many across the board. And I can see it helping so many different aspects in every way.
And I also think that with the ambassadors that are in each shire, there's that many people out there that won't put their hand up, but those ambassadors can say, this grazier, he is never going to complain about what he doesn't have. They're just going to go and do their own thing. Well, here, this is an opportunity where that ambassador can just register to that person. He may not know, they may not know that they've been registered until they turn up to a business, and as a business owner, we can look on Sisters North. Yep, they're registered. Here you go. Because there's plenty of graziers out there that won't ask for help. They won't ask for anything. They won't ask for a handout. They just want to do it themselves.
They'll suffer quietly, and they're the kind of people we need to be helping. And it's not a short-term fix. I feel like they're here to stay, and I hope they get the backing to be here, because this is going to affect for a long time. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Sisters of the North will keep on raising money into the future for everybody.
And they've really, to raise the amount of money that they've done in a short period of time, and to continue doing it.
It takes years for charities to get started. These guys have pulled together in such a short amount. They need to be commended.
But it's through the
and
generosity of everybody.
That's for sure.
Thank you both, and I know you'll all be fine.
Thank you.
We'll just, like I said, the community will be behind each other, and we'll keep going. We have to, otherwise
you're in
there
it
isn't
together.
any other option.
And I think all of Australia's in it with you too.
That's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please try to remember to just click on the subscribe button so we can keep you updated with everything that's happening. Thank you.